Díomh a fáistí, hello children, tá an scéal inniu ná an Gréasaí agus na Sióga. The story today is, can you have a guess from looking at the picture? The elves and the shoemaker. Very good. So Gréasaí means shoemaker and Sióga means fairies.
Fadó, bhí an Gréasaí an bhuach.
So once upon a time, we know fadó means once upon a time. Bhí an Gréasaí an bhucht. The shoemaker was very poor. An bhucht means very poor. We did that in our own agus na gás pónra story, which you did last week.
Bhí píosa beag leathair ag an Gréasaí.
So bhí píosa beag. Píosa beag means a little bit. So you could say, I had a little bit of cake. You would say bhí píosa beag cáca agam. But here we're saying bhí píosa beag leathair ag an Gréasaí. So the shoemaker had a little bit of leather. Leather is what they use to make some shoes.
Ghearr sé amach péad bróg.
Ghearr sé means he cut. Amach, out. Péir bróg, a pair of shoes.
Tá tuirse orm.
I'm tired.
Déanaigh me na bróga maidin.
Déanaigh mé means I will make. Now you can say that for I will make or I will do, but here it means I will make the shoes in the morning, maidin.
Dág an Gréasaí an leathair ar an mbord.
Dog means left. The shoemaker left the leather on the table. Cada haar loig leis an leather. Leather, brunarm. What will happen with the leather? You know the story already, so you should know. Let's see.
An bhaidin ina dhé sin, choinnig an Gréasaí péad bróg álainn.
So an wajin in the year sin, that means the next morning. Chonig an Gréasaí, the shoemaker saw pair of bróg álainn, a lovely pair of shoes.
Tá na bróga go hálainn.
The shoes are lovely.
Tháinig bean isteach sa siopa.
A lady came into the shop, so ban means lady.
Tá na bróga go hálainn.
The shoes are lovely. Well done.
Cheannig sí péad bróg.
She bought a pair of shoes.
Thug sí a lán airgid den Gréasaí.
So hug she means she gave a lán airgid, a lot of money, don Gréasaí, to the shoemaker. Agus bheadh tá na bróga an dach céine don gúna agus don hata. So the shoes are the same colour as the dress and the hat. Agus a mála and her bag.
Cheannig an Gréasaí leathair.
Ceannig we know means bought, yes. So the shoemaker bought leather.
An oíche sin, ghearr sé amach dhá féad bróg.
So that night he cut out 2 pairs of shoes.
Ó, tá tuirse orm.
I'm tired.
Déanaigh me na bróga maidin.
I will make the shoes in the morning.
Dág an Gréasaí an leathair ar an mbord.
The shoemaker left the leather on the table.
An bhaidin ina dhé sin, choinnig an Gréasaí dhá féad bróg álainn.
And the next morning, the shoemaker saw 2 pairs of lovely shoes.
Tá na bróga go hálainn.
Tháinig fearr isteach sa siopa.
Tháinig means came, so a man came into the shop. Agus tá sé ag caitheamh scarf, he's wearing a scarf. Tá sé ag caitheamh cóta gubh, he's wearing a black coat. Agus hata dubh freisin and a black hat as well.
Tá na bróga go hálan.
The shoes are lovely.
Cheannig sé dhá féire bróg.
He bought 2
Thug
pairs of
sé a
shoes.
lán airgid don Gréasaí.
He gave a lot of money to the shoemaker.
Bhí an Gréasaí an saibhir.
Now, sever is the opposite of booked. What did I say booked was? Poor. Yes, well done. So what's on sever? Very rich. That's right. So the shoemaker was very rich.
Cé atá ag déanamh na mróg?
K, that's another question word. What does it mean? K atá. Who is ag déanamh na mróg? Who is making the shoes?
An oíche sin, dág an Gréasaí píosa leathair an mórt.
So that night, the shoemaker, well done, left a piece of leather on the table.
Dám an Gréasaí sa siopa.
That's another verb and it means stayed. So the shoemaker stayed in the shop.
Chonaic sé Sióga bochta I teacht isteach sa siopa.
He saw bukta. What does bukta mean? Poor, yeah. So he saw poor fairies coming into the shop. Ag teacht isteach means coming into or coming in.
Rinne na Sióga bróga.
So the elves made shoes.
Bhí sean éadaí orthú.
Shan Adi means old clothes. So they had old clothes on them.
An lá ina dhéag sin, rinne an Gréasaí éadaí nua do na Sióga.
So the next day, the shoemaker made new clothes for the fairies.
Rinne sé cótaí deasa dóibh.
He made nice coats for them.
Rinne sé brístí deasa dóibh.
Doiv means for them. So he made brishti jasa, nice trousers, well done, for them.
Rinne sé hataí deasa dóibh.
He made nice hats for them.
Rinne sé stocaí deasa dóibh.
Nice socks.
Rinne sé bróga deasa dóibh.
Nice shoes.
An oíche sin, dág sé na héadaí sa siopa do na Sióga.
So that night, he left the clothes in the shop for the fairies.
Nuair a tháinig na Sióga isteach sa siopa an oíche sin,
So when the fairies came in to the shop that night, so nura means when the, honig came. So when the fairies, isteach means into. So when the fairies came into the shop that night,
bhí áthas an domhain orthú.
they were so happy.
Chuir siad na brístí deasa orthú.
They put the nice trousers on them.
Chuir siad na stocaí deasa orthú.
They put the nice socks on them.
Chuir siad na bróga deasa orthú.
The nice shoes on them.
Chuir siad na cótaí deasa orthú.
The nice coats.
Chuir siad na hataí deasa orthú.
The nice hats.
Thosaigh siad ag dabhsa le háthas.
They started dancing le hóthas with joy or with happiness.
Bhí áthas an Gréasaí freisin.
The shoemaker was happy as well. Okay, gach duine, slán go fóill.